Hey there, everybody. My name is Kevin Duska. I am the president of Prime Rogue Inc. We are building some things on the blockchain, not because we like crypto, but because we like the immutability of blockchain. And in that respect, one of the chains that's of great interest to us right now as we're prototyping something that we will be talking more about in the coming days and weeks is the Algorand chain, because it has basically super simple Python SDK authentication, which is very useful for our purposes. So today in this video, we are going to talk about how to get set up on Algorand, and I will be dropping links in the chat as we go. So let's start with the Algorand blockchain itself and just talk a little bit about it. So essentially it has super quick block time, no downtime ever, has never been forked. Coins around 25 cent USD, which I believe is about 35 cent Canadian. As of January, excuse me, of this year, Algorand introduced staking rewards, which is very, very cool. So you do need 30,000 Algorand to start your own node, but that is not the end of the world. If you have 100K, go ahead. Otherwise, you can just delegate your stake to someone else and they take a cut. So we're going to get Algo today by just clicking up here. So how to get started with Algorand? Well, we're going to get a wallet. We're going to get their wallet, in fact. Basically, we're going to go over the wallets we have. Some have open sourced their code. Some have not. So Para is fully self-custodial, hardware wallet support, NFT support, connected dApps, buy Algo with fiat in the wallet. Then there's DeFi, Ledger Nano, Exodus, and Loot. Pretty sure theirs is Para. And we're going to try Para to get started, since this is our first on-chain wallet here on Algorand. So we're going to click here on Get Para, and it is going to bring us to parawallet.app, which I'm going to drop here in the chat. And by the way, should you need to acquire any Algorand or any other cryptocurrency, especially if you're doing a very small transaction, like the $5 we would have used here, you can use this link to sign up for crypto.com. You get $50. I get $50. Win-win. And the benefit there, and I just need to post this separately on LinkedIn, is that they do not charge enormously for small transactions. They have, how could I put this? Like scaling transaction fees rather than the fixed fees at Coinbase. So if you're just trying a chain out, crypto.com is probably your best bet. So let's download, well, we're not downloading Paramobile, we're downloading on a PC. Do they have a PC version? Or do we have to download on mobile, which is not really my cup of tea? Let's find out. Well, I guess I will start streaming from mobile too. So we're going to get it on Google Play. And we're going to scan this QR code, and I guess I'm going to link into StreamYards with my phone, which is fine. If you just give me a moment, ladies and gentlemen, I will proceed to do that. Not the biggest fan of mobile-only wallets, but whatever. Let's see how it goes. I'm just going to send myself the link to join the chat from my mobile. So sending that to myself here. So we've already had our first unexpected surprise. Joy. So let's get into StreamYards here on the mobile app. We're going to need our glasses to see our phone, the Royal Eye. Yes, we're going to allow mic and cam access, Kevin 2, I guess. And we're going to enter the studio and hopefully not get crazy feedback. Let's see if we can have a second version of me here.
Oh, we have two of me. There we go. Dope. All right, so we are going to share our screen. I think we can... No? Is it this one? No.
How the heck do we stream from mobile? This is going to be funny if I just have to start this over. Kevin 2 is entering.
Oh, there we go on the feedback. Okay, so we want to present our screen. And I'm still getting a little bit of an echo, but I don't even care. Is it this button? No, it's not that button. Recordings, comments, settings. Well, how about that? Comments, recordings. Can you not stream your actual screen on the phone?
That's kind of dumb. Let's just stream this to your audience. Well, we're just going to build a different wallet in that case. And I'm going to get out of here on the phone. So let's look at our other wallet options. That was a little bit abortive, to say the least. And I still have an echo going. See, this is the height of professionalism here at Prime Rogue Inc. Oh, God, that shot of me down there is a little terrifying. I'm going to kick my guest from the studio with my guest being me. Okay, so let's get a different wallet on Algo. I don't want an Android wallet. So Exodus has a browser extension. Wait, Para really didn't? No, it does have a web version. Okay, we're going to go back to Para. I'm sorry. This is ridiculous. So where is the web version of their wallet? I send... And that's redirecting us to a video. That's why we do it live, ladies and gentlemen. Para card. Is that, do they have their own credit card now? Oh, I guess they do. No, we're not doing this. Para wallet web app. Oh, we had to go to a different page. Okay. So this is where we're going to build their web version of their wallet. I was convinced they had a web version, and now I just feel a little stupid. Nothing new for me there. So now we cannot create a new Algorand account on ParaWeb. So what, do we have to create it on the phone? Okay, let's see how that works and then see if we can import it into this. This is what it's called doing it live. It's not the smartest thing. So we want to download ParaWallet from the Android store, and then we're going to try to import it on the desktop once we generate our private keys. I presume this has keys. For all those boomers who like desktops, right? Okay. So we are downloading the Para Algo wallet in the App Store here. It's free, obviously. And we're going to open it. We're going to create a new wallet. Create our account name. We can choose it. So I'll call mine Prime Rogue Inc. And apparently that's going to finish account creation. Okay, apparently that's literally all we had to do was enter a name. So let's find what our wallet address is. Okay, that was really basic. So to find your wallet address, you go to receive, then you click on your link. You can copy your address. Then you just, for example, if you're a boomer like me, go to your Gmail and you copy your wallet address into your Gmail, like I just did. So if we go to my Gmail here, we now have my wallet address that was instantly generated. That is not to say that we have my private keys. This is not my private key. This is my public wallet. So now let's go to the actual backup component and find how we get our private keys. So we need to just find where the recovery component of it is. It's presumably in settings, developer settings, wallet connect sessions, notifications, contact security. Well, this is kind of silly. Can we connect to the Para web app by scanning something on here? I already have an account. Create a passcode. Okay, well, I'm going to create a passcode off screen and see what that does and see if we can just see what it wants from us to import it. Maybe it syncs it from the wallet directly. I need to write down my passcode. Okay. Make sure I actually write the right thing. So I'm totally not going to read this out loud. Okay, so I confirm. Oh, wait, you can still see it. Oops. Okay, perfect. So now that we created it on the web, don't click this. Import is no longer supported on Para Web. So do they just not want people using their web version anymore? Because that's kind of stupid. Import from Paramobile? No. Algorand secure backup? No. User recovery passwords? No. Pair ledger device? That's only for hardware wallets. So they're only allowing... That doesn't make much sense. I don't like Para Wallet. Let's go look at other wallets. Because this is just stupid. Like, why would you exclude boomers? So Exodus is a self-custodial multi-chain, can blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's try Exodus. Let me guess, they don't link to it? Of course they don't. Exodus Algo wallet. But wait, let's go back. Can that one stake directly or not? Do you have to stake through a dApp? This is so stupid. Well, let's go have a look at the... Oh, there's also Loot. I like Loot better. Loot wallet. Let's try this bad boy. So the Loot wallet is at loot.app. Shares separately on LinkedIn, apparently. Okay, to get started, add an account to your wallet. Rekeyed accounts will import automatically as sub-accounts under the address they are rekeyed to. Add an account. 12-word account. No, so we need to create an account. Attach your device via USB with the Algorand app ready. 20 words forward key. Can we get our keyword? How do we get our keyword from the actual app here? It didn't send it to our email. Maybe if we go to more. Oh, we can rekey it in the app. Okay. HD wallet, Algo 25. So rekey to standard account. Use another account's private key to sign transaction. No, that's not what we want to do. We're in our account on the app itself. Prime Inc. More. What happens if we rekey it to a Ledger account? Back your standard account with a Ledger device for extra security. Signed by your new Ledger device. This account will no longer be able to sign transactions. Your account's public keys, blah, blah, blah. Make sure. So you can only rekey to a Ledger here. How do you find your backup phrase? This is very strange. So we go back to menu. No, we don't click on menu. We click on settings here within the your account. Oh, we have our root wallet passphrase. Okay. Nobody can see my screen. I risk losing all my funds. My funds are permanently lost. Pay our employees. Reveal passphrase. So this is like the 24-letter key thing. So I'm just going to write them down here on a piece of paper. You should always keep your keys to yourself. If it's not your keys, it is not your crypto. So again, there are 24 words to write here. It's a lot of words to write. And let's see if we can import it with this. Otherwise, we're stuck with like a mobile-only wallet that's just kind of useless. I'm on number 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. Okay, so let's get back into StreamYards here. I feel like I'm streaming something completely different to LinkedIn. So I'm going to remove LinkedIn from the stream because it's doing weird shit. Okay, so we have a 25-word seed. Now we have a 24-word seed. Here we go. Is it local? Let's take this off screen while I make a password. This is not the simplest process, but whatever. Submit. You've heard of the mnemonic for your HD wallet. It will only be shown once. Make sure you have a secure location to store the mnemonic. So I'm going to write in the mnemonic I have off screen. I'll show you what it looks like before I import it. So if you're on an HD wallet and you're doing a local seed, you're importing by inputting your 24 keywords from the original app. So that's what I'm doing right now. It's just to make sure you're doing it right, you might want to enable, like, click the I so you can actually see the words you're typing, especially if you're an old man and your eyesight is starting to go. So let's hope this is actually how it's done. So we got the third word in. Now we have the fourth word, fifth word, sixth word, seventh word, eighth word, ninth word. Now we're on word 12. This is going to be a thoroughly uninformative video. Four more words to type. All right, I typed them all. I'm going to just hide them and then bring this back onto the main screen so you can see what that looks like. And we can see if this will import the wallet that we created in the app so that we can use it on desktop as well, because we're a boomers. We are the boomers. All right, let's try to import it. And I just set a password. So I will enter the password that I set. So it's saying I have multiple accounts. Well, let's just import them all, I guess. I don't know how I have so many accounts. So we're going to add these to the wallet, and one of these matches up. This one, I believe, matches up with what I sent to myself. XXPQNIA, XXPQNIA, blah, blah, blah. Ends in MA7RQ. Yeah, this is the same account. So no assets yet. So let's resolve that by taking the wallet address for the wallet we have, and we're going to go back to our crypto.com, which again, as I mentioned, if you want to be able to buy smaller amounts of crypto, it's something you might want to use. If you use my referral link, we will each get 50 USD, which is probably a decent proposition for me anyway. I would think it is for you too, but what do I know? So we're going to go to crypto.com, which is unfortunately, as far as I know, mobile only, which bothers me, but whatever. And we have Algorand in our crypto wallet. So we are going to withdraw it by transfer withdraw to external wallet. We're going to add a wallet address for Algo. Wallet address, there we go. I am the owner. Select wallet type. It is a custodial wallet. I mean, it's a para wallet. Can we search for that? Let's see. Or do we have to like scroll all the way down? So they don't have that. So I'll just write non-custodial wallet, I guess. Wallet name, Prime Rogue Inc. Continue. Yes, I trust this address. Then we have to enter our passcode on the crypto.com app again. We select it, we confirm and withdraw. Then we're going to just take all our algo, withdraw. Now it's going to make us do this ridiculous two-factor authentication, I think. User saved, sure. Oh, is it letting me do it with my screen lock now? That'd be dope. Oh, nice. It was submitted. Okay. So it's supposed to have blazing fast block speed. So let's see if it's showing up. Or if we just completely, it's still pending. Okay. So we'll be able to confirm in the app and here on Loot, which is where we imported it to. Still waiting for the confirmation that it's done. It's still pending for some reason. I don't know if this is a crypto.com thing or a Algorand thing. I tend to think it's on the crypto.com, but we can actually just check a block explorer. If you go to Algorand block explorer, we can probably search by wallet address. So this is the Para Algorand Explorer. If you want to check it out, you can go here to do so. And we're just going to search by wallet ID. Boom. It's going to redirect us to the results. So it has one asset. And yes, we funded it with, we funded it with 13.79 Algorand. They lied. They said it was 13.8, but whatever. So we now have a funded thing. So if we look at it, we can see that it is funded both on Para and on Loot. Now, I just need to back up my key phrase, so I'm just making sure it hasn't changed. I doubt it would have. Select word 18. Select word 8. Select word 16. Select word 10. Okay, passphrase verified. So we've backed up the wallet. Now, this is interesting. So this is not the most intuitive wallet process sign up ever, if I'm going to be completely honest with y'all. Now, we need to get this in the Chrome Web Store. And we'll add the extension so it can read all websites. So let's go into Loot. Is it enabled? Loot is add an account. Well, I'm going to need to do this again off screen. Fun. Okay, so it's going to ask us to set a password again. So I'll bring that back once I enter the password to show you guys what it looks like. So it looks like this. So you just add your password and you submit, and then you will import. So you will go to this screen and you'll enter the 24 words that you backed up in your Para wallet where you created your account from the baseline. So I'm going to do that off screen really quick here. And then we are going to test whether we were successful or not. I believe if this works like most other chains, just by logging into a DApp, which for those of you who are new to this is a decentralized application. It's like an app, really. All right, so let's type this out. I keep wanting to say the words out loud. It's hilarious. I'm pretty sure people have done that on stream before. It must be so mortifying. I know someone who once flashed their credit card number on stream. I think I know like 3 people who've done that. It's not ideal, I would say. Do 15, no, that was 16. None of these are cool words. I mean, some of them are okay words. All right, so I'm gonna just import them. I need to enter the password I had just created by pressing submit. And yeah, here we go. So we apparently have a bunch of wallets. I don't know why or how we got all of them, but we have one that has crypto in it. So, oh, is this just creating new accounts for us, I wonder? I mean, it doesn't really matter. If you're building apps, it's often good to have multiple accounts. I'm just going to create a bunch of them as I go here. And they're all going to have the same recovery. No, they're probably going to have different recovery phrases. I don't know. We'll see. So let's add all these to the wallet. So we have tons of accounts in here. We're going to give this one a nickname. Prime Rogue Inc. Cool. Do we need to press save here? Okay. So we could send to another account within our account. So let's see. I did Prime Rogue Inc. I did payment. And then we could send to either of our accounts. This is actually a pretty decent infrastructure. Atomic Swap, let me guess, is Algo. Well, this is to do like a trade. That's interesting. Settings, NFDs. What are NFDs? Non-fungible domains. Oh, cool. Are they really $8? That would be too much. Wallet not connect. Oh, well, we can try connecting our wallet here for the first time. So we use Loot. And we're going to connect this wallet. Connect. So we're connected. Now, that proves our wallet works, for one. Oh, this is the marketplace. Yeah, so it would be $33.73 in Algo, which is only $9, but I'm not doing it to mint the wallets. People are selling wallets, so there's a wallet arbitrage going on, like 420 loot.algo. Are they selling it or not? I'd just be curious. Oh, it's theoretically for sale. Or are these the only people who've made them? Stoner, Fisherman, 69, I loot. Patrick. Hey, Patrick, bro. Wait, so can we add an image to our loot? Or no, that's only if you own a segment. And the segment would obviously be on chain. They're saying they've minted 68,000 of them. Huh. Okay. Well, these are non-fungible domains. They've got a Discord. Now, just for fun, and we're going to explore Algorand further in another video, but let's just, for example, take a look at staking rewards. So staking rewards, you can only stake yourself if you have 30K algo. 30K algo in USD is like what, like 70 grand maybe? I should be able to do this math in my head, but I'm tired. Oops, I want to buy Algorand. Oops. Wait, it's only 76. Is it 30,000 or did I say 80,000? Which is it? I don't want to mislead you fine people. 30K algo. Why was it giving me a complete? That's only $7,700. But when I was doing this earlier, it was telling me it was 100K. I must have been on a. Oh, I didn't have my glasses. It's 10K, $10,000 worth of Algorand to run a node, which actually, like, considering that my friend Trent bought a node on Gala Games. I think it was more expensive than that. I think it never got, like, I think it was just a rug pull, my opinion. 10 grand to run a node if you think the chain is viable in the long term, to me seems like a pretty low barrier to entry, especially since, if I'm not mistaken, running a node only requires basically a VPS with I think you just need 8 vCPUs and 16 gigabytes of RAM. That's probably a $60 a month VPS. Staking rewards, I believe, are I thought it was like 5 or 8%. It was a decent stake, is my point. Only 1,565. Only 1,500. There are 1,565 validators on the chain, which shows a pretty decent amount of delegation. Oh, and here's some different. Let's have a look at this. And we'll come back later and do it, and I'll see what the different options are. So with xAlgo liquid staking, you stake algo with folks and mint xAlgo to collect yield, get points, and unlock a rich ecosystem of utility. I think we'll probably just explore the websites for all of these in the next video. You can stake your algo on Tinyman to collect rewards and receive T-Algo, a liquid token for extra yields through restaking and liquidity pools. Not my cup of tea. On mAlgo liquid staking, you can keep your algo mobile and ready to explore DeFi. Okay, so it lets you like win or lose on it through liquidity pools, which they're taking a cut of, which is a clever business model. The packed consensus compatible liquidity pools. So this is a liquidity pool based staking. C-Algo liquid staking. They offer the lowest fees. Myth Finance. Use dual stake on Myth Finance for liquid staking with ASA rewards. Then Ready Pooling. Pool your algo with others to participate in a consensus. Stake your algo to a validator and collect rewards based on the rewards the validator receives. And Valar. Peer-to-peer staking involves using a third party to run a node on your behalf while algo remains in your wallet at all times. So that's like just delegated proof of stake, basically. Kiln is a leading enterprise-grade staking platform enabling institutional customers. Oh, well, that's interesting. Bitpanda, weekly rewards, BitTrue, Gate.io, and P2P.org. So what I am going to do, and we're going to look out now that we've created our wallet, we're going to look at Algo a little bit more, because I want to be off. I want to keep this around 45 minutes because I have to go do some chopping for dinner. But let's just like have a look at some of the other things that are happening in the ecosystem. And when we come back for episode 2 of this, we are going to stake, right? So let's just look at their tokenization platforms, their data traceability projects. Data traceability being one of my interests is Algorand, right? So tokenization of real world assets is, for example, as a high concept example, just like minting an NFT that represents a house. So Lockdy, which is fractionalized real estate. That's kind of cool. I want to go. Climate trade. So this is to trade carbon credits. A-Note music for, well, these are cool. This is different from the DeFi I've seen before. Carbon credits again. And one of the cool things, and we're applying for it here at Prime Rogue Inc., is their creator program with grants up to $50,000 in Algo. And I can't talk exactly about what we're building yet, but it doesn't exist yet. So we're going to look at that. It's via, I think it's through the 2025 Accelerator. And no, not the, we're not in India. So no, not that one. So there was that. Now, if we keep looking at the ecosystem, DeFi protocols, which I'm not super interested in, stable coins. So USDCA, which is backed by Coinbase, but still wouldn't necessarily trust it. Quanto's euros. This is very interesting, actually. Now, if we go back to the ecosystem, NFTs and gaming. Are there games on here? EXA Market, Shuffle, Algox NFT, Dart Room, When Tools, Algo Gems, R&R. So I don't think there are any games yet, which is probably a good sign because, oh wait, there are games, aren't there? Yeah, Aegir Tactics, Astro Explorer, Cosmic Champs, Fractal Monsters, and World Chess. Oh, World Chess, that's cool. So what? The chess matches are literally being logged on chain. I mean, that's very cool as a proof of concept, and this is exactly the type of thing I could imagine Algo doing. Out of curiosity, if you register for free with, say, Google, I'll just do this before we end because I'm a chess fan. I'm just curious to see if it actually logs every move on chain or every result on chain. So we've signed up. I play Re8 games, challenge, blah, blah, blah. So we can confirm our account. This is cool. But we're not getting a prescription, that's for sure. So if we go back to it next time, how do we tie our wallet to it? Do we even need to, or is that only for pros? Beginner plan, free. So I wonder if it logs every match or just the matches that one plays in ranked competition. Let's go to settings to check it out. No, it's not in there. Huh. Well, this is very cool. What else does Algorand have? Infrastructure and tools. This is where things are interesting. So Pair is the wallet, DeFi, non-custodial wallet, decentralized Oracle network built that provides secure and reliable data feed. That's cool. Nodely, Exodus, NF domains, non-fungible domains, Block Explorer, Ledger, multi-chain, cross-chain asset transfer, Secure Watch, which is threat detection, data visualization, Algo Surf, Subtopia, decentralized subscription management for apps. I want to check this out before we go. Subtopia.io. What the is this? Oh, it's a subscription model for dApps. Can we not log in here with Loop? Oh, we can log in with Para. So if we go into our Para wallet, which is what we started the stream by creating, because like you can have your keys in multiple wallets, right? So we'll just scan this thing here and we're going to connect to it. And yes, I did read the smart contract. Create and deploy your subscription. Choose subscription type. Time-based. I'm not even sure what the fuck this thing is. Features overview. Integrate subscription payment processing and management into your app with a few like. Oh, so this is for payment, to receive payment for an app. That is so cool. Why is there not anything like this on Wax? So the transaction, a single contract deployment is subject to a transaction platform fee. 0.8 algo. The platform fee is a fixed cost of $5 that is charged by Subtopia. Additionally, each user will be charged. That is cheap. 2 cents. So if you want to create a subscription-based entity on Algorand, you can just plug and play it with this, and it's audited. I would have to check the auditor, but that is very, very cool. NodeKit is a terminal-based user interface, one-stop shop for managing nodes. That seems to be pretty vibrant over here. If we go back to the ecosystem one last time, we did not look at the DeFi protocols because I'm not really interested in shitcoins. Folks Finance, so that's lending and borrowing, Bridges, Tinyman, Market Maker, Vestige, Messina, Algorand, AI Finance, Utrade, Cometa Farm, liquidity farming. What is that? I'm just curious here. The new way of liquidity attraction. Single-sided liquidity, 2 times trading fee, impermanent loss protection. I say bullshit. Oh, because you're providing liquidity in stable coins. I mean, this is probably a little bit of misleading marketing, if I'm being honest, but connect wallet. Let's connect with Para, even though we want to use loot on the desktop. Just wants to know our name, yeah. So now it's loading the farm pools. Their API is slow as shit. Metapunks, 3D NFT avatars. Just out of curiosity. 50 algo. Of course, everything's selling for 69 algo, right? Because this is Web3. And they're kind of cool. So are they all on secondary market now? Did they basically sell out their entire mint on primary? Oh, this guy's cool. I wonder if these were procedurally generated. Like, I can't tell if this cheap ass one is cool or lame. Lame, I think. Like the ugliest one. At the 69 algo, I mean, this is probably the best one, I think. This one has a smoke. This guy's pretty reasonable at 75. There's a robot. It's pretty chill. Cool looking robot. Oh, the smoking android is dope. These are actually pretty cool. And let me guess, this is an NFT collection on here. We sign in with Para again. I actually do like this way of doing things, sort of, kind of, maybe. So, Borks. Mostly Friends, Fractal Monsters, Fractal Tamers, State Poof, Crazy Goose Flock. So are these mostly PFP projects, from what I can tell? It seems like it. They're all one-of-ones. These are new listings. So if we go and look at, would it be here? Like, I just want to like sort by the cheapest NFT on Algorand. See more listings. Why is my scroll wheel not working? That's annoying. See all trending collections. Oh, okay. There's actually quite a few Fugu. Algorand governance. What is this? Baby governor? What is this? Oh, it's for people who locked up some Algorand and staking early. Must have lost utility over time. So they have Beaver Dudes, Oats Pass, Scully Friends. Oh wait, away from the collections again. That's what I want to see. So, Fugu, Moofies, DeFi Dragons, Scully Pets, Immortal Jolly, Cave Friends, MIA, Yokel Creatures, Lundies, Bork. I'm a dog lover, as you all probably know. So these are PFPs. They're kind of cool. So they minted 2,222 of them, and they're all in secondary now. Oh, Fractal Tamers. These are actually kind of lame. I don't know why they exist. But what do I know? So Fugu has only ever sold one for 2 Algorand. These are literally like Fugu fish. Cryptic Punk. Mint 1. See, this is my jam. I like the punk aesthetic and crypto art. Did they fully mint out, I wonder? Just curious. Oh my god, they rugged. They no longer exist. How glorious is that? All right, well, we are past the 45-minute part. Thank y'all for those of you who came out. We got a wallet going, and that was fun. Catch y'all on the flip side.